Here's the truth nobody talks about. The woman everyone wants isn't trying to be wanted by everyone. She's so secure in who she is that attraction happens naturally. Most of us spend our lives chasing external validation, counting likes, measuring ourselves by compliments, or trying to fit into boxes others created for us. But this creates a prison. The moment that validation disappears, we crumble. Real power starts when you ask yourself, who am I beyond other people's opinions? Your worth isn't up for debate. It's not dependent on whether someone notices you, compliments you, or chooses you. It's already there, waiting for you to claim it. When you stop looking for permission to exist and start showing up authentically, flaws, growth, and something magical happens. You permit others to do the same. That's what makes you magnetic. Not perfection, but the courage to be real in a world full of masks. People will forget what you said or did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. This is why emotional intelligence is your secret weapon. It's not about suppressing emotions or staying calm all the time. It's about understanding what you're feeling and why. Most people react without thinking. They lash out when hurt, withdraw when insecure, or let anxiety control their choices. But when you pause and ask, what's really going on here? You gain control. Anger often hides hurt. Jealousy masks insecurity. When you understand your emotions, you can respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. The real magic happens when you extend this awareness to others. When you truly listen, not to reply, but to understand, you become a safe space. People feel seen and heard around you. In a world full of judgment and distraction, being understood is rare, and rare things are valuable. A woman who can regulate her emotions and empathize with others doesn't demand respect, she commands it naturally. Knowledge isn't about showing off or collecting degrees. It's about staying curious, staying open, and never stopping your growth. The most attractive quality? Curiosity. When you're genuinely interested in learning, in asking questions, and in expanding your perspective, you become endlessly interesting. You're not trying to prove you know everything, you're humble enough to keep discovering. This adaptability makes you confident in any situation. Career change? You see it as a chance to grow. New environment? An opportunity to learn. When you trust your ability to learn and adapt, you're never intimidated by the unknown. People are drawn to growth because it's inspiring. While others stay stuck in their comfort zones, you keep evolving. That evolution is magnetic. Your body is your vessel, and your energy is your silent language. How you treat yourself sends a message to the world about your worth. Taking care of your body isn't vanity, it's self-respect. When you nourish yourself with good food, movement, and rest, you radiate vitality. That glow doesn't come from expensive products. It comes from feeling good inside. But it's not just physical. You must protect your energy too. The thoughts you entertain, the people you surround yourself with, and the environments you choose, they all shape the energy you carry. Set boundaries. Say no when necessary. Choose positivity over negativity. When you protect your energy like the precious resource it is, you become someone others want to be around. They feel your strength, your balance, your aliveness. Real confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about knowing yourself so deeply that you don't need anyone's permission to exist. Confidence builds through small promises you keep to yourself. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, waking up when you said you would, prioritizing your health, honoring your values, you strengthen self-trust. When you trust yourself, you don't crumble under criticism because you know you can handle whatever comes. Here's what most people get wrong. They think they need to be perfect to be confident. But confidence comes from embracing your flaws, your struggles, your imperfections, and your failures. They don't diminish your worth. They often become your greatest sources of strength. Step outside your comfort zone regularly. Not because you need to succeed every time, but because you need to prove to yourself that you're brave enough to try. Over time, this builds unshakable self-assurance. How you carry yourself matters. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak your truth without apology. Your body language tells people how to treat you before you even speak. Communication isn't just about speaking well, it's about connecting authentically. First, be clear. Think before you speak. Choose your words intentionally. People respect women who can articulate their thoughts with precision. Second, listen deeply. Most people listen to reply, but when you listen to truly understand, you build instant trust. You make people feel valued. Third, be comfortable with silence. You don't need to fill every pause with words. Silence shows confidence and gives your message power. Finally, be authentic. Empty words are easily detected, but when you speak from the heart, even if people disagree with you, they'll respect your honesty. The woman everyone wants isn't drifting through life, she knows why she's here. Purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It can be found in small acts that align with your values. Maybe it's helping others, creating beauty, sharing knowledge, or building strong relationships. The key is that it resonates with your soul. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you feel alive, fulfilled, and whole. People notice this difference because most of the world is still searching for meaning while you embody it. Passion is the fuel that sustains you. It's what makes your eyes light up, what gives you energy when others give up. Passion is contagious. When you're genuinely excited about what you do, people feel it. They may not share your exact dreams, but they'll be inspired by your enthusiasm. Living with purpose requires courage. The courage to follow your own path, even when others doubt you. Most people settle for safe but uninspired lives, and they secretly admire those brave enough to pursue something greater. Purpose also gives you resilience. When challenges arise, and they will, purpose becomes your anchor. Obstacles transform from reasons to quit into opportunities to grow stronger. Becoming the woman everyone wants isn't about pleasing the world. It's about becoming so alive in your truth that the world can't help but notice. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need everyone's approval. You need to know your worth, trust yourself, keep growing, protect your energy, and live with intention. When you do this consistently, you don't chase attraction, it finds you. Not because you're trying to be wanted, but because you've become whole, confident, and authentic. That's the woman everyone wants to be around.